Hey guys, this is Yaya from Two Girls, One Buck podcast, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the main reasons why three idiots were able to even start a podcast in the beginning. It's Anchor.fm. If you hadn't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. For one, it's free. That's right. $0 to get your content out on all major platforms. They're creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. That's extremely important for some of us who are just getting started and don't want to spend a lot of money on crazy, intricate programs and equipment. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That's right. Just start talking about Anchor.fm like I'm doing, and hopefully they put coins in your pocket. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, that's Anchor app, ANCHOR, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear what you guys come out with. Bye.
Like a strong drink after a long day, like good wine, but not rosé. Like a quick fuck, and that's okay. We're three friends, we got shit to say. We're three friends doing it our way. We're two girls, one buck.
And welcome to Two Girls,
One buck.
This is episode 9. It's my episode, and I'm gonna do it my way.
Oh
Two girls, one buck. And that's it. That's the whole episode. Eat shit.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for attending our TED Talk.
We've
See you next week.
We turned this whole podcast into an EP. Watch out, Beyonce.
Oh my God, speaking of Beyonce, kudos to Fiance out there.
Mm.
She is the first Black woman to ever be a part of a Tiffany's campaign.
Oh.
So she is now part of the Tiffany's campaign, her and Jay-Z, and Tiffany's has now, they are going to give $2 million to HBCUs because of her.
Wow.
Isn't
That's
that great?
amazing.
They should
I
be
love
giving
that.
$2 million to me.
What?
What?
HBCU is not hottest bitch or whatever. Whatever you think it is.
It could be. They gave it to the right person. Hottest bitch around or whatever.
She's wearing the Tiffany's diamond in the campaign. So some of the previous people that wore it were Audrey Hepburn,
I knew that.
Elizabeth
Odd
Taylor.
as the people call her.
Mm.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Liz
Taylor. And Lady Gaga.
Legog.
Oh my God.
I know all the nicknames.
Yeah.
So good for you, bae.
Yeah, get it,
Very
Beyonce.
nice.
I wish I wasn't poor.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Suck better dick.
Mm.
Honestly, Jay-Z is not my type, but if it came down to
I
it,
mean,
He's my type now.
yeah. I mean,
He's wealthy. He's my
every
type.
figure fixes your figure. That's one of my sayings.
I don't understand why Beyonce was fighting so much about him when he was cheating on her. I'm like, girl, let that man do what he
I was
wants to do.
like,
You
yeah,
are
did they do-
Beyonce.
He's not even the best rapper out
I was
there.
like, did they do the Tiffany campaign
No,
in
he's
an
not.
elevator?
No, he's not. I actually am not really that big of a fan of his music.
He's like, alright.
He's a great producer.
Yeah, he's a good producer.
I don't know. I
And
just
great
know,
at
I just
picking
know
women.
he looks like
Yeah. He
he's-
like that bitch down.
he just looks like an orc from like Lord of the Rings.
Especially with his hair like that. Have you
he's
seen his hair?
Oh, he's like all teeth, and you're like, oh god. Poor Beyonce, she had a double bag at Queen.
Oh
Good for her. So how's everybody's week going? Long time no see.
no. Yes.
Well, apparently, if we're listening to this correctly, we are back now from your birthday.
Mhm.
Oh my
What a
god!
blast! He's finally 21.
Alcohol is so gross.
None of us got arrested. None of us got raped. So my week's going pretty
It
well.
was actually
God
pretty
willing.
boring. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Don't manifest that.
I'm just kidding.
And how has my week been? My week has
Is it
been
busy?
very busy, actually. I have been in the studio with you guys,
Ooh.
aka the Closet.
A recording studio, luxurious.
Yes, very, very nice.
Very luxurious.
Bigger than China's.
Yes. Probably. Their apartments are the size of his closet.
This is a whole hotel room in
I could fit
Japan.
like 3 bodies on that shelf.
It's a suite.
Just to give people an idea, his closet has built-in drawers in it, so it is
Quite
pretty
nice,
big. Yeah,
quite nice.
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like 6 by 8.
I would pack the shit out of this closet if I were in here.
We know.
Well, I keep on buying more things.
Out with the old, in with the new.
I would have like a mirror in here and stuff like that. I would have like silly stuff.
A
A
little.
little shrine in the corner, like a
To
Hey
me, I
Arnold
just
status.
assume. Yeah, that's shrine to me. These are
To
Tim's
you.
old toenails.
Ew.
Once I get his hair, I'll make my doll.
Oh no.
As I
Your own
assume.
hair?
She's like, "Ugh, let me trim your hair. I was like, first of all, you don't do hair. Yeah. Why you keep on trying to cut my hair off?
Hold on, you got some ingrowns. Let me just.
Ah! My DNA! She's gonna clone me.
So yeah, I've been working. I saw you 3 times this week.
I know.
Yeah,
You must be sick.
And you saw me like every day.
Yeah, yeah, yes I did. Yes,
That's
I
almost
did.
7 times.
Yes. Yes.
Multiple times a day, in fact.
Yes, I did. Yes,
14
I did.
times?
Yes, I did. Yeah, more than that, honestly. And then I was
Roommates.
also in the other studio working on
We're cheating on us?
my music.
My
Music, because if anyone does not know, I am a recording artiste,
Ooh.
which is basically just like a whole bunch of like moans over beats.
Yeah, that's a lot of my music too.
It's like, huh?
Well, I didn't want to be that guy, but I'm also announcing my new album.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's Ghost Whales. So I just do my imitations of like different ghosts, like old woman whose husband died at sea in the Navy in the 1800s.
See, when you said ghost whales,
I thought whales
I
that
thought
were
you were
dead.
talking about whales that
That's what I
died.
thought too. I was like,
I'm
oh,
like,
so
what does that sound
they're
like?
like spookier than normal whales?
Well, maybe I'll change the name to Whales of a Ghost.
Like from Nemo.
Yeah.
He's like, what kind of whale was she talking about? And she was like,
Like an orca or something. She's like, I speak whale. Hello.
I need to rewatch that. That's a movie that makes
Great
me feel
movie.
really good inside every time I watch it.
Shrek.
Pixar.
We need to watch Shrek.
Yes, because my little sister, shout out
Shrek.
to the little sister,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
is having her birthday at the end of September.
So I told my boss that your little sister is having a Shrek themed birthday party, and he was like, "Oh, how cute! How old is she turning?" I was like, 24. He's like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna say like 7."
Well, those kids don't know about Shrek like we know about Shrek.
That's true. That's true. That was
Yeah, I'm
hilarious.
excited. I am going to go as the fairy godmother, specifically the fairy godmother when they have like the American Idol, especially since my sister is going to have a karaoke booth.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, she's gonna like, you know how creative her and her husband are.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn their whole backyard into the swamp.
I believe it. That's amazing.
And then they're
Isn't it
building
the
like a
Fairly
spin.
Odd Mother? Isn't that? Is she
Yeah,
the
that's
fairy?
a Fairly Odd Parent.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so the
Fairly
fairy
Odd.
godmother was the one who her son was Mr. Handsome with the
Yeah,
blonde hair.
Prince Charming.
And
Prince
like
Charming.
they went through the drive-through together, and she was like a total cunt. And so I'm gonna like find like
Same.
that red dress and
Same.
get some really cool wings and stuff.
So I'm gonna be Fiona, both the human and the ogre.
I'm very curious on how this is gonna work.
I'm gonna do half green. I'm gonna be in green face.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay.
Hopefully we don't have any green listeners.
I know, don't cancel us now. So are you gonna wear her classic green dress?
I think so. I think that would work for both. It's gonna be more the makeup.
Yeah. I know you wanted to be Lord Farquaad, so
Obviously. Who
I
wouldn't
did
wanna be Lord
secure that
Farquaad?
for you.
Who wouldn't want to be Lord Farquaad?
Of course.
I told her about Donkey too. So those two are right now secured for you.
Ooh, because I would be a great donkey.
I thought someone else was done.
No, I told her that Ty
Mm.
wanted it, so she was like, "I'll hold it for him for a little bit."
That list changed multiple times within like before I could even check it.
Yeah, same.
I was at work and my phone was blowing up, and I finally looked at it. And it's like, here's the list. Oh, here's a revised list, and okay, here's another. I'm like, okay.
Literally, group chats are the worst.
I hate him.
Yeah, I muted that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't got time for this.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Let me-
amen,
job.
amen.
Yeah, let me know if you figure it all out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been my week. I also went to a pool party with Ty.
Mhm, mhm.
We met some great people. We met one guy that's a complete fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
Oh.
that guy was wild.
You don't even know about this.
No.
So he
Well,
was
I heard
already
about him.
giving me tood, and you know I love a good argument. So like, give me tood, I'm gonna give it back
She likes a
tenfold.
good fight.
This guy ate his own farts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had the
Yeah.
attitude like he was like, my farts taste
Well, here's the thing.
delicious."
When we showed up, we shut that shit down. Like, as soon soon as we showed up, everybody
brought
like
the
crowd
party.
around
Right,
us
of
and was
course.
like hanging out with us. And so he saunders his little vampire looking ass over and he just kind of just gives sass because I was doing one red hen.
Oh.
And then I was doing the
Great game.
Yeah, ice-breaking games.
Yeah, people are just talking. So I was like, you guys want to
Like
play a
body
game?
shots and shit, yeah.
Yeah, no, I wish. So
Yeah, of course.
Icebreaker, take off your shirts!
Everybody pull your wiener out.
Woo! Icebreaker!
And then we'll draw them from memory. It's only 5 seconds. And I was like, yeah, that never works. And I flopped
Here
it right
it is
out.
anyway.
But he was just like,
Just
I
this
don't want
once.
to participate, but I want to judge from a distance. You know, like I don't
Oh,
like that
fuck
type of
off.
person. So
Yeah, I know, Pete. The guy was very odd.
so I completely like kept bullying him at that point.
Did he have little man syndrome?
Oh, he was small. He was what, like he was
No,
like Lord
you know what it
Farquaad.
was? Is the guy just like got high in his own shit. You could tell. Like he thought he was the
hottest
shit.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I am the voice of the Disney Tram. And I was like, I don't care.
That's the weirdest thing to flex
Yeah,
about.
he's like the voice of Disney Tram and he does the voice of all of this stuff at Knott's Berry
Sorry,
Farm.
we're not 3. Like, we don't know what the fuck
So
you're
there was a
talking about.
mic someone had, and so while I'm doing one red
Well, it's a
hand,
gay party. There's always a mic.
Of course.
so while I'm like doing the next number on the game, he
Right.
would pull out the mic and say, "Now everybody," like just start talking to the mic, and I'm
Yeah,
just
he
like,
he was literally reciting his lines from the novelty rides at like
Little Toontown
Knott's
and
Berry
shit.
Farm. It's like it's $50 a day. Okay, it's not a luxury destination.
No.
I love Knott's Berry Farm.
I've never
I'll
been.
go to Knott's Scary Farm. Let's go to Hollywood Horror Nights this year.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm.
where there's horrors.
We're going.
I love
I'm gonna
it.
take you to Universal Studios. one.
But also, I'm not
I've
gonna
never
do
been.
it unless we do VIP.
Oh,
That bougie,
okay.
bougie
Yeah,
bitch.
it's like $200, but you get on everything
For Knott's Berry
for,
Farm?
for Universal.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, that is the way to go.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
you gotta
'cause
do
I don't
VIP.
wanna- I don't-
Drinks
Wait.
included?
It's not $200. It's when I did it with my little sister. It was like $165.
Okay.
There's
Go
like
out the
front of the
whole
line, and then there's VIP, which does get you a meal and some drinks and
Yes.
unlimited front of the line.
Ooh.
That actually might be the way to go because the lines to go into the haunted houses are
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours, front line
And we're
pass.
talking about Universal.
Uh-huh.
Universal.
So we're trying to
Universal's
go
a good
for
one.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they didn't do it last year, so I know this year's gonna be lit. The Harry Potter thing is there.
I haven't been
do.
to
I'm
Universal in like 3 or 4 years.
I haven't
We
been
used to go
since,
every
like,
year.
Ever.
I haven't gone since I think 2018.
I used to go to like Hollywood Horror Nights and Knott's Scary Farm every year.
Mm.
Halloween's my fucking
I
joke.
can't wait. We got to do like a spooky episode.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I've got a
yes.
ghost story for you. It's my
Ooh.
childhood. Yeah, but moral story, this guy was very weird, and then like he kept on being like, I remember you.
Yeah, so fast forward like an hour or whatever, right? And he asked Ty, "I remember you," and I'm standing right there.
Remember.
But that's how he's saying it though. Like he's not like, "Oh, I think I know."
No,
you."
he was like trying to be social, like, I remember you.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't.
Dreams
I was like, I don't remember you, sir. So like, thank you.
Take your little vampire self on out of here.
Good to know that I'm recognizable. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then it ended with him. What did he ask you?
Oh, he's like very aggressive, and I was like, no, thank you, sir. Basically, he got into like, as the gays do.
Basically, he's
started
like,
saying
"I will
some wild-
eat your farts" or some
Yeah,
stupid shit.
he
like
was
that.
basically like, I'd suck you dry, and I was like, okay, thank you. I'm gonna go get another mimosa.
Good to know. Thanks for sharing.
Wow, fun.
He was like, "I think you're very sexy," and at that point, I walked away.
Yeah, she just fucking left me
I
there.
did. I wasn't that far. I could walk.
She
I could
fucking
see
left
that.
me wherever this stranger is like, I would lick shit
I'll
off of
bleed
your
you
butt
dry.
crack. And I was like, I don't know. First of all, it's, why is my butt dirty in this scenario?
right.
Did I forget
Right.
to wipe, or was this the fantasy?
I will drink your bathwater.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah. I
That's not
wash
hot
my
to me.
hands in your
That's not
urine.
hot.
So he just wanted attention, sounds like. He was just a little
Yeah, well.
attention whore.
I think he was like the life of the party, or maybe the center of attention before we showed up. And
He
then,
probably was interesting before us.
yeah, we showed up. At the end of the night, it was great. I had like all these beautiful gay men laying on me, and I'm like rubbing their head like I'm a madam, and I'm telling them about themselves. I was doing the thing, and it was great.
Yeah,
Wow.
so interesting Sunday.
Yeah, my week's
Oh,
been
Lord's
great.
Day.
What about you,
The
Cece?
Lord's Day? Well, I mean, I don't know if I can compare with all that.
Probably can't.
I didn't have
Probably
gay
can't.
men laying around me while I stroked them.
Not like
But-
that. Their head.
Doesn't happen as
right,
much
their
as
head,
No.
like the big head. You
No,
know what I mean?
shut.
doesn't happen as much as you think
No, it
in the
doesn't.
community.
No, I actually had a great weekend. A good friend of mine came up to visit. We went out locally and just kind of bar hopped and met some cool peeps.
Touch
and
each other's butts.
Basically, we rubbed butts together and
A
just had a
moon
fun time.
landing.
Yeah, that was great. And I also got some rest time, some recuperation on Sunday, which is why I wasn't at the pool party.
You
Yeah,
weren't at
rock
the
and
pool
roll.
party because you were running off 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep.
Because when I told her,
Yeah, she
you
switched
can
over
tell,
to the reserve reservoir.
like, she was like, her eyes were closed. Obviously, she had like her eye mask. And I was like, I'm about to get ready to go to this pool party. And I can tell she sounded like she had forgot about the pool party. And I can hear it in her voice. She was like, oh, okay. But I'm like, girl, gotta go.
gotta go right now.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I don't think it's gonna be the last one of the year. I don't know why he said that.
No.
Is that what he said?
I was like, it's California. Summer doesn't end until October.
At the same time, do you know how good I feel to be the only woman invited to this party?
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
Were you really? Wow.
Both times. And it is like one of those things that is just so... If you're having a bad day, go hang out with a room of gay men. They make you feel so great.
Unless you're gay.
Yeah, unless...
Then that's not helpful.
Opposite,
So
don't
what's
do
the
that.
opposite? If you're having
A room
bad
of
day-
straight ladies.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
there you go. That
there
works.
you go.
You become the gay token in a room of straight ladies. You'll feel good about it. Oh, you're so sexy.
Like when we were at that birthday party, or a birthday dinner for homegirl.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my God, you're so cute. And
And they were right.
I had to look at you again. I was like, you're cute. Don't get me wrong. You're cute.
She forgot.
You're cute. But I
I
guess
just wanted to be
we're
very...
so used to.
I guess like the shock of
I just
seeing
wanted to
you.
be very clear to the audience that Yaya does have glaucomas.
Oh, yeah.
It's so racist.
So she can't
Most
be
black people
seeing
have
me
that.
eyes.
You told Jamaican I can't see.
She can't be seeing them, man.
Every time you do that Jamaican accent, I cringe.
I do a better Dr. Phil. Everybody knows it.
Do it.
Well, we may break into my episode, everybody.
Oh.
So,
tell.
welcome back to another episode. This week is my episode, and we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite topics and keep it a little bit light. Let's talk about trash TV.
Metal.
Let's keep it light and talk about heavy metal.
Yeah. We're going to keep it light and talk about the Old Testament. Old Testament of the Bible. What's your favorite verse?
Oh.
Zaman verse.
Mine is that Ezekiel one. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one about like
She'll
the
be
donkey
fucked by
penis.
donkeys or something?
Yeah,
She'll be filled with the emissions of a...
of 1,000 donkeys.
What?
Wow.
Let me
Blessed
find
be.
it.
Amen. Amen.
I gotta find this.
Now, this week we're going to talk about my true guilty pleasure, and that
Dicks.
is garbage television.
Ooh.
This may not be for everybody. It's definitely for me.
If you're one of those people that are like, I don't watch TV, then this may not be the
Yeah.
episode
Don't
for you.
watch
There are so many amazing shows.
So many
Okay.
garbage shows.
So many amazing garbage shows.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
This is very interesting because this is one of the things that me and Yaya see eye to eye on, to a fault. And Cece is not a huge fan of the reality garbage TV environment.
There's a small handful that I'll...
Are they
It's
educational?
literally like, I prefer, if it's reality, and it's funny because they say reality, I think the only thing that's real is like the actors are alive, but like...
Yeah, I'm watching it to not
That's
learn
true.
anything.
That's true.
But it's my wheelhouse. Like,
Yeah,
I
like-
can spend days, not even just hours, days
I
watching
need to know
trash
personal
TV.
information about a strange woman who lives in a different city and lives the best life. I need to know things about her.
So if you had to figure out, like, if we had to break reality TV shows, or trash TV shows,
Mhm.
into
The
categories,
subcategories.
what would be the categories?
Well, there's like the talk show.
Right.
That's one.
I would break it down into network.
Oh, by the networks?
Yeah, I'd break it down because
So like
networks...
ABC, NBC,
Networks
that kind
got like distinctive things. Like there are some reality shows I've never cared for. I
of
don't
shit.
care.
TLC.
Well,
I don't-
TLC and Bravo are the only two ones.
Well,
that
there's
are great.
TLC, there's Bravo, and then there's like The Circle on Netflix. There's
Oh, The Circle, you watch
yeah,
that.
The
I've
Circle
seen a
on
little bit of that.
Netflix.
Uh-huh.
There's like dating reality
There's
shows. So we're
Zeus,
talking
do it like it's your beat date.
we're talking like Bachelor. I guess you
Okay,
could
so
break
there's
it.
like dating shows, which 90 Day Fiance falls into, I would say. And then there's like the talk shows.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
talk
Like-
shows,
you're
and
like
then
Jerry
And then
there's
there's like
Springer,
lifestyle,
Murray.
like Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
or,
lifestyle. But wouldn't Love and Hip Hop be more of a dating kind of show?
not everyone on there is in a relationship with someone.
It's either love or hip hop.
Well, it's love and hip hop. That's what's called. There's some people in there that are single, and there's some people that are just dating, but it follows different hip hop artists in like Miami, Atlanta, or LA.
I feel like
in
that
their
would fall
lives.
more into the category of actual reality.
And there's
Because like
competition.
because
Right.
you like I'm like
Yeah.
a reality show
What
where
about like Survivor or Big Brother?
Have you heard someone Wipeout? You guys remember Wipeout with John
Oh,
Cena
Oh my
and
god,
Nicole Byer?
yes.
I
So
love
apparently
Nicole.
they stopped
I love
filming
John
it
Cena.
because someone died on the show. But they, like, won't release it out a lot. They haven't really released any much information about it.
Well,
Yeah,
my
they
thought
probably-
originally was
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese
They
show.
probably shouldn't
Wow.
release the
Leave
death
it to the
episode.
Americans.
Well,
They
no,
probably
I-
should release that.
Yeah, you don't release the episode where somebody done died.
Yeah, someone died on it recently, and they died from a heart attack or cardiac arrest.
I'm sure they
Oh,
signed
Lord.
a waiver.
They probably did.
Have you heard
Yeah,
this
there's no
rumor
liability.
going around that no one is like, as long as Disney's been around, no one in history has ever died on the property? And they say that people have died, but what they do is they don't pronounce you dead until they move you
ship
off
them out?
the property.
Yeah, because I'm pretty
That's
sure
what they did
Big
in New
Thu-
York with the COVID elderly people.
I'm pretty sure there was like one year with Big Thunder Mountain fell off the tracks like a bunch of time, was decapitating people all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how the hell is that person not
What?
dead? They ain't got a head.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, keep us, like, hold his head on until we get over the light. Oh, it fell off.
Oh no! Totally decapitated out here in the street.
One sad story, super side note. Apparently, there were like, I don't know which ride it was, but it was like cars were moving, like different car, like you were in a car and it was moving. And these dumbasses tried to hand off their baby, and the baby fell.
That's a fucking. Those people do not
It's
deserve
not
to
funny.
reproduce.
It's not funny, but the baby.
Why would you be like, oh, now that
Like,
we're on
I'm
this
done
ride,
with the
it's
baby.
your...
It's your
You just
turn.
hot potatoed that bitch,
Yeah.
and then it like got pinned in between the cars.
Idiots. I think
Well,
you
yeah,
should have a
obviously
license to have children.
lift
You should have a
Don't
license to have
put
kids.
your arms and legs outside of the vehicle.
Or
But
your
honestly,
babies.
transfer your baby over. Got a dog? Throw it to the next cart.
Yeah,
And
Live
just
your
play
best
hot
life.
potato with your small living
child.
creatures.
Okay, so let's break it down.
Okay.
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 All right.
What individually is your favorite reality TV show?
Of all time?
All time, currently, whatever pops in your
Okay,
mind
for
first.
mine it's like easy, hands down 90 Day Fiance, because that's really like the only reality show I watch. But I used to watch The Amazing Race and like Survivor.
I've never watched
that kind of
those.
thing.
I've
I
never
really
seen-
like The Amazing Race.
I
Like
watched that.
I wanted to be on it for a while.
Never seen Big Brother or anything.
I never
like
watched
that.
Big
I've seen
Brother.
Big Brother.
I never. What is that one called? Mad World.
Real World?
Real World. Never.
Oh,
watched
I
it.
was
watched
gonna
Real
say Little
World.
People Big World, because I've
Oh.
seen that TLC.
Oh Lord.
I mean, anything. On
Oh
there.
no, we've watched some like those the weird sisters.
Mhm.
We've watched that. That's weird as fuck.
Like sisters that are
1,000-Pound Sisters.
No,
That's great.
That's top
That
tier.
one I don't like watching.
That's content. That's content. That's top tier content. Get it, TLC.
I'm not the fucking baby. You're the fucking baby. My bills get paid.
Potato salad's the only vegetable I eat.
You don't know how it is. I do know. You're not the only one with struggles.
There are things you can do.
That just makes me cringe.
Oh, makes me happy.
So yours
I'm
is
not-
90 Day.
90 Day is my
90
favorite
Day,
for
90
sure
Day,
because
90 Day.
I'm thoroughly addicted. That's my one reality show guilty pleasure.
Can you like explain to the audience what that show is?
90 Day Fiance follows
Makes me
groups of
cringe.
people.
Oh,
That
it's
makes you cringe, but not
great.
my 400-pound life.
Yeah, because it's like so sad.
Oh.
It's great.
I love the like relationship dynamics because you see every fucking
So I
spectrum.
think that's the thing that I can't handle awkward things like love things
Oh, I
like
love
that
it.
on TV.
But it's also
I watch it and I'm just like,
So basically, 90 Day Fiance follows groups of couples. There's always one American and then someone from elsewhere, and they either met online or the American was on vacation or whatever. They fell in love, and basically, once
Touch butts.
yes, they rub butts together, and they were like, "This is what I want to do for life." And so they try to get married. And once you put in your visa, the K1 visa, to have a foreigner either come over, or sometimes the Americans will go to the other country, but usually the foreigner comes to America. You
That's the
have
end goal.
90. Yeah, you have 90 days to get married.
mhm.
So just the aspect that, okay, you've got 3 months to figure out if you want to marry this person. Once you marry that person, it's either
stuck with
10
that.
years or for life.
It was 10 years.
It was 10 years.
But
Trump,
then Trump
changed
changed
it
it.
to life. I don't know.
So
if that's
listen to what
accurate.
she's saying though. Like if you meet someone in Switzerland, right? And
No, I know.
this is a new thing. I didn't know about it, but like if they bring them over and let's say you get divorced and you break up, you still
You're
are
still
financially responsible for this person
Yeah,
for
yeah.
life.
Mhm.
That's
If
a
they
real
need
commitment.
Government assistance, if they get arrested, things like. As
That's a
long as they're
real
still in this
commitment.
country, you are like their sponsor. You're responsible for them.
Barely
Countries.
responsible for me. Okay. 90 Day Fiance. Good. I like what I'm hearing.
Oh my god. Okay, so mine, God, this is so hard.
Yours has to be like the Housewives or like the...
It's so hard. Like 90 Day, I would say, because there's just 90 Day, there's so many variations.
Oh,
there's
God.
like before
I'm
90
like
days,
committed for
during
life.
90 days, after 90 days. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
Single life.
Yeah.
Like there's so many variations.
Oh my God.
Like full on.
Pillow talk.
Yeah.
That's why I can't bring on another show. I'm committed. I've got way too much content to like ever
And
catch
each
up.
one of those subcategories have like 10
many days.
seasons. And each season has like 20 episodes. So it's just so much good content. But if I had to choose one that I really like, and it's a little bit off
Jerry
cuff,
Springer.
is Alone. So Alone is on History Channel, and they choose 10 different people. They're survivalists. And then they take these 10 survivalists and they drop them off in like some of the most harsh and remote places of the world.
This is
like,
actually a really cool show. I have
Yeah.
watched this with you.
yeah, British Columbia was one, Mongolia was one, which was crazy.
No.
Alaska. Most of the time it's like somewhere in Canada, British Columbia.
There was a Russian TV show that was very similar to that, but they took like it was a group of 12 people and they put them out in like the
12
Siberian.
Russians.
Yes, 12 Russians. Put them out in the Siberian wilderness, like gave them cameras and batteries and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like,
They all
okay,
died.
here's the show. Basically, was like sign this waiver, you can die.
You can say it!
Like
Sign your life
12,
away.
you have to spend 12 months out in the Siberian wilderness, and if you win like $100,000, which is a shit ton of money over there. So like all these people did it, and then 3 months in, it got canceled, and they had no way of contacting them. So then like 7 people died, and they came back, and nobody won the money.
No. See, this one's like
That's horrible.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why reality TV's fun.
I agree. But so with this one, it's 10 different people from all over America.
Alone.
And they put them in this remote place alone.
Sounds like my childhood.
With like 30 pounds worth of camera equipment, and they can only bring 10 items with them. So they can't bring food, they have to create their own shelter. And the thing is, there's no like set time. It's whoever stays out there the longest. So in their mind, you're preparing to stay out there forever, you know? And so whoever stays out there the longest, they win $1 million. And first of all, I like anything that teaches me something a little bit.
Some of these prizes ain't worth it to me, okay?
No, I would probably be dead within like a week.
No, 100% you would.
Like a hypothermia or
You'd
something.
definitely be dead.
Their structure, like you gotta.
Honestly, Cece would probably make it the longest.
I believe
agree.
it.
I
I believe
agree.
it. Very resourceful.
Pull some knickknacks out of her fanny pack and like, oh, I have this old wick soaked in kerosene to light the
She's
way.
like, I have a machete. I have my ukulele. I got.
I got this, it's
can
Swiss
use
Army
the
knife.
She's like, can I bring my dog? Is my dog? Am I able to bring my dog?
He can actually smell out edible mushrooms.
It's very interesting.
I was like, I got me a stick and a hammer.
I'm like, all I need is some Hennessy, a couple rolls
Just
of
be
joints.
drunk the whole time. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're just laying around naked like,
Okay, ma'am, are you sure that you just want Hennessy
Are
and a
you
couple
sure?
of roaches?
Are
You know,
sure
you're right.
a survivalist?
2 Hennessy's
Yeah.
and a couple of roaches.
Yeah, this is your
and
10
then
item list. Hennessy. Let's just throw in for variety some seltzers. You know, for like the daytime.
For water.
And then some weed, some black and mild, and a lighter.
I don't even smoke.
Yeah.
fucking-
We're gonna need a Beck. A good lighter.
And give me a grinder. There we go. She's like, done. I'm set.
Okay, man.
They're like, everyone else has like
And
full
you
on
go through it in
backpacks.
3 days.
Come on, are we back out of the forest? Where's a Del Taco?
She's just naked, like fucked up. Like, what is going on?
Where am I? I really
My
gotta-
titties got stuck in a tree. Okay.
What's your favorite show?
I used to watch Naked and Afraid. I watched it briefly with a person of my past, and it's very.
Was it like your sex thing?
It was no, it was an.
Did you guys like watch it and get juiced
Can we
up
get
and
naked?
bone? No, I'm naked and scared.
No, but it was similar to Alone, but a lot crazier. I don't know if
Yeah, I've
you
seen
have
Naked and
watched it.
Afraid.
Yeah, because they have only 2 items, and they're literally naked.
My
And
favorite-
then it's always a male and female. So then you introduce yourself, and you're like, "Hey,
My favorite
naked guy."
part about Naked and Afraid was there was always one person who was like wildly less competent than the
Yes,
other.
yeah. It's like I'm an Instagram influencer, and this guy like was
I'm
a
a
Marine.
survivalist.
Yeah, I'm a Marine general.
Yeah, he's like, I fought Nom. I used to crawl in Nom holes or whatever they're called. And then it's like
Trenches?
Nom holes.
No, they had those little
No,
holes.
you're right, you're
they
right.
would
Tiger
do.
cages with
The
spikes
gorilla,
in
the
it.
gorilla holes or whatever they
Yeah.
were for the gorilla Kong, whatever. And then it's like some girl's like, I once drank water out of a stream, so I know what I'm doing.
And she like immediately gets
Yeah, and then
dysentery.
immediately they're like, you have
She's
West
like-
Nile virus.
She's knocked out from sunburn.
The thing that you
Sugar
don't
scrape
think
my
about,
foot.
the thing you don't think about on Naked and Afraid is the ants. Like the ants get them.
Or bugs in general.
Like, ooh.
No, there was literally one girl who, like,
That's
day 3 had such intense sunburn that she, like, couldn't function. They had to medic her out.
Was she
And how
Caucasian?
embarrassing.
Of course.
And how embarrassing.
I know.
I would be so embarrassed if I was that girl that got, like, boiled. Naked and Afraid.
The only cool thing about it is how much weight you lose. Like, they compare
I don't...
from, like...
Malnutrition.
Yeah, they compare... Like,
Oh,
you know, they
what
do,
diet
like,
did you do? Oh, I was on Naked
a
and Afraid
side-by-side
for 30 days. I
comparison.
starved.
I almost died, but now I'm
Yeah.
thin, so it was
But
worth
look
it.
at you, can see my bones.
That's the only perk of being sick.
That's the truth.
Just you lose your weight.
Amen.
I
Now, I
stand
don't
by
know.
my
What's your
last day.
favorite?
I have so many. There's so many that I love, so it's like such a difficult decision for me, obviously.
Give us a hierarchy, your top favorite.
I love Housewives because I enjoy the Housewives.
All the housewives.
I love it. There's nothing I love
Like, what's
more
your favorite housewife?
ever.
Or like your favorite, because there's
Like-
like Housewives of OC or Atlanta.
That's my
or-
obviously Beverly Hills,
Mm.
just because there's nothing more aspirational in life than just being a ungodly rich white woman who just
One of them
gets
is
to
getting
do
in
whatever she
trouble for
wants.
being rich.
Yeah, I know. She's my favorite too, Eric and Jane. I love her. It's just like, I wish
In
my
trouble for being
husband stole
rich.
his plaintiff's money so that I could have a jet, but, you know, we're not there yet. Mission, one day. I love The Simple Life. I love TLC because I find all
The
of
Simple
them-
Life with Paris Hilton?
Yeah, I did. I
Ah,
used
that
to
was
love
great.
that show.
Oh.
Kathy Griffin's Life on the D-List. You remember seeing that shit back in the day? I
Oh
thought she
man,
was
you're
so
doing
funny.
throwbacks. I mean, let's.
These, I mean,
talk
I
about
started
Nick
at
and
the
Jessica
beginning.
next.
I love TLC because I think all of those shows are super funny.
Do you like Kardashians?
No, never got into it.
I appreciate it. The thing is, because I watched Housewives, I watched Kardashians, because it's like
I've always
escapism
kind
for
of
me.
found them irritating just as people.
Yeah.
Like
I
the way
agree.
that they
I'm there
talk,
for the
like,
fashion.
like us, you know, like I think that
which
like
is now just
they're
sweats.
just
Shades of beige.
Yeah.
they're too far removed from reality where like they're
Yeah,
too
I
famous
never
to
liked
have
that.
a reality TV show. They're not like people that are kind of famous, and like the Housewives are kind of famous, so you can still relate to it. It's like this person grew up in like whatever podunk town. Now she's rich, great for her. It's like the Kardashians. Like you guys have been famous for 2 decades, and you all talk like that.
It's
And
just
I
crazy,
don't
like, what a deal with the
understand why
government.
you are so sad that I took that
gotta make a
deal
sex
for
video.
$50 million. Yeah, honestly.
Jocelyn's Cabaret is now like my top
Yeah.
3 though.
All of your wildest dreams will be
I'm just trying to see
fulfilled.
how many episodes will we do where we bring up Jocelyn's
I will
Cabaret.
never not bring up first.
Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. Do it like it's your
Just like, and there's shit like that. Like, there's something like I've obviously seen the Bad Girls Club and all that. I
Bad
know
Girls Club is
people that have
classic.
been on like reality TV shows.
Have you
What?
really?
Yeah.
Who?
What? Introduce us.
What show, at least?
Yeah, what show?
Bad Girls Club.
I've never heard of
And
it.
it's a girl?
Yeah, it was Bad Girls
She
Club.
was a girl. She transitioned.
Yeah.
Well, now there's like a trans on Bad Girls Club.
I used to watch America's
Well, that's
Next
still a
Top Model.
girl.
Yep.
Now
Right?
she's a man?
Yes.
No.
No,
She's-
it's from
She was a
man
girl.
to woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So yes,
she
that is a woman.
woman.
She full on has a dick though, so
Really?
she's a hybrid.
That's not a hybrid. She just hasn't transitioned all the way. You're gonna
She's-
get yourself canceled, bitch. Shut up.
She's a hybrid!
Let this woman have her penis. It's none of our business.
I know some women that have penises.
Some of them like it. This
Mhm.
is off topic. We'll
Sorry.
talk about that
Sorry,
when we
sorry,
talk about.
sorry,
when we
That's a
do-
whole nother episode.
Yeah, we'll do gender dysphoria next episode.
Oh, Lord. Stay tuned, folks.
No, but I love it. I have always thoroughly enjoyed reality TV because, first of all, I'm not on it, so I want to be there. And mostly, I just
Hashtag goals.
there's something about watching ridiculous people around the world. Like that's why I love TLC so much. Like all of those shows are so funny. Like My 600-Pound Life, every episode without fail starts the exact same way.
Like Dr. Pimple Popper.
She's like, I'm 800 pounds and I don't know how it happened. It wasn't overnight, okay?
and then she eats like 15
It wasn't
burgers.
overnight. And she's like, and then like very next scene because the
Let me
editing.
drink my 12
Because
pack
editing
of
is
soda.
everything. She's like, let me have 3 liters of cola and eat my mayonnaise and marshmallow salad. And it's like, I think I figured out what happened.
Have you seen that one person on
Gross.
600-Pound Life that would puke at the smell of vegetables?
Yeah.
Like she made broccoli and she was like trying to eat it because she was only on a diet of what was it, like chicken nuggets and like potato wedges.
This was my strange addiction. It was the lady that only ate
Yes.
scalloped potatoes.
Yes, that's what it was. My Strange
I like
Addiction is
scalloped
great.
potatoes.
My strange.
My
Yeah, I
Strange
mean, I
Addiction
like
is great.
scalloped potatoes too, but I don't think I'm gonna forego all other aspects of a diet. For
Your
them.
whole pyramid just scalloped potatoes.
She was-
It's got cheese.
Yeah, but they
it's
gave
got-
it. They
You
tried
got
to.
you got onions and
They
you
tried
got
to-
scallions.
Those potatoes are vegetables.
They try to
It's
get this
covering all
bitch
the
a
grains.
Brussels sprout. She's like,
Yeah, literally.
That's like, okay,
I mean, if
we
you're
get
trying
it.
to introduce vegetables to someone, I don't think you should start with Brussels sprouts.
I think
But
it's
there's
broccoli.
also like My Strange Addiction's another great one that I thoroughly enjoy because like I don't
Mhm.
watch it regularly, but every now and then I'll pop on an episode. It's always the same thing. It's like this person's doing something obviously fucking ridiculous, right?
Mhm.
My best example is the Comet lady, and
Mhm.
she's like, pouring Comet into her
the
hand
industrial cleaner.
Yeah, the industrial strength
Yummy.
like kitchen cleaner. It's like to get mildew and fucking lime scale off of your faucets. Pour it into her hand like a fucking pixie stick and like putting it in her mouth.
Delicious.
And then in every episode, no matter what they do, they go to the doctor and then the doctor's like, yes, Comet is poison because it's meant to clean your house. And then they're like, I didn't know. I didn't know this industrial strength toilet cleaner was gonna kill
Toilet
me.
cleaner?
And it's like, what did you think?
Do you guys ever watch
I've never
True Life?
drinking Windex, but I know it's probably not good for me.
I have seen True
Do
Life.
you remember True Life?
Oh
MTV
god,
True
back
Life?
in the day, True Life.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
about,
it's
do you guys
just
remember
a
back in the day MTV My Sweet 16 party? Like those
Oh my
rich
gosh,
kids
I
that
remember.
would have like
No, I hated
extremely...
That's
those.
probably where I started my love
Yes.
for Housewives, because it's always like ridiculous. It's like this,
Mm.
and it was always some like troll, some
I always-
hideous little monster. It's like,
Yeah.
you're lucky your parents are rich.
Yeah. And she was just like a little bitch.
Yeah.
I always liked the dating shows, honestly.
Like
I would
Next?
like the dating bus.
Yes,
Remember?
that's next.
Oh, Next? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I would
Next.
always watch
Do you
those.
remember the one where, oh my god, I don't know what it's called. Okay, so let's say I'm on it and I bring a dude that I want to date and then my parents would choose a dude that they want me to
Oh,
date and then
God.
I would spend the day with
Yeah,
them. and
parental control.
Yes!
See, I know them all. I know
Yes.
everything.
That
Yeah.
was
This is my topic.
great.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
do you remember
parental
that?
control. But my favorite
think I
part
watched
about
it
it
much.
is that it was like so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
you-
campy
Like,
and shit.
my son's a hot dude and he's got a lot to offer.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
What
like
was
they're
the
pointing
one-
and reading the cue card, and she's a wild thing that we need out. And you're like, oh god, this is great.
What was the one that
Quality.
it was kind of like blind dating, but instead of meeting the person, you had to walk through their house, and the person was like in the van.
yes. What was it called? I remember it. What was the fucking name of it?
And it was so weird. Like they would go through their drawers, and they're like, "Why is there a thong in here?" And so they would have like 3 different women.
That's horrifying.
And this-
Room Raiders.
Room Raider, and the guy
Oh,
would
no.
watch in a van on TV, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Like they're seeing like his blow up doll and shit that he fucks, and
I would never
My
allow
favorite
that.
were always the gay episodes because, like, you know, we're talking
they just go
early
extra.
2000s, and it's like, I'm a queen, so I need my Prince Charming. Now faggots here, and you're like, oh my god, wait, what?
RuPaul is also one of your favorites.
Oh, I love it. I still
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Drag Race. I love Drag Race.
Mhm.
You like Drag Race or Housewives more,
Housewives.
I used to love America's Next Top Model. That was one of my favorites.
or American Idol too?
American Idol, yeah, I did watch that. Mhm.
When I was younger, I used to like every Monday get excited to watch it.
When I was like in high school.
I was
Yeah.
never really a big singing competition person. I can't
I did
get
like
in.
that, yeah.
I
I
can't
loved
get
when they
in.
would put the worst contestants
I like
together.
the auditions. The
Yeah, the
were
auditions
Yeah,
were
I
the
like the
best.
auditions.
Yeah,
I like the
auditions.
auditions, and after that, I was like, okay, I'm out.
He's
Good
like,
enough.
I'm gonna sing R-B-S-B-C-T.
No, it was always Alicia Keys.
Yeah, it was always like, or like
Or
some
Britney Spears.
Falling.
And it's like, especially with that show, it's
Or
like the
Adele.
editing too. They put this troll out there that's like, we know. And then, like, I know people that have auditioned and got on, like, American Idol and The Voice. And it's like, you audition like 2 or 3 times before the
Right.
judges even see you. Like,
Mhm, of
they
course.
get people out
They
of there.
know, they know.
The only people getting through are the people that they want camera time for.
Right, right,
Like,
right.
you're not going to the next round.
Yeah, it's all
What about
format.
that singing one, the Masked
Singer.
Masked Singer.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
But isn't that celebrities?
Yeah, I only watch an episode if it's just like I want to see like Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch it
You
because
gotta watch it.
she's not a singer. So to see her do it and then she got booted off. What was the song that she did?
A TikTok.
No, it was like a
Don't
rock.
stop,
Wait,
make it pop.
Isn't that Katy Perry?
No, that's Keisha.
Oh.
Yes, it was. Don't stop, make
Make
it pop. Everybody's thinking.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Yes,
Mhm.
you know she's running for governor.
That blows my mind. As a
Kesha?
Republican.
No, Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner's always been a Republican. It'd be
Bruce
like-
How old do you think Caitlyn Jenner is?
She's like 68.
60. Oh, wow.
71.
Oh, Lord.
I win.
What the fuck?
You owe me $100.
I don't know if
71.
we agreed to that.
Price is Right. Reality show.
Mm.
Oh, Price is Right.
I love Jeopardy.
Okay,
Jeopardy is probably my number one.
Jeopardy?
Does that count? A game show?
How to Be a Millionaire?
Well, it's
That's
a
Family
reality
Feud.
Do you
I
want
wanna
Who
be a
wants to be a
millionaire.
millionaire?
Is that
Or
your
how-
final choice?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I used to actually really like that one when I first started. Yeah.
That didn't last very long, did it?
No, because everyone was like, "Damn, we really are
Are not
dumb."
smarter
Yeah,
than
like.
fifth graders.
I mean, that's the glory of reality TV, is that, of course, I mean, it's TV that's supposed to appeal to the lowest common denominator, but sometimes I don't want to think.
But sometimes it has a negative output as well. Like, I think it also creates a culture, like, for example, like the Housewives, like more of a materialistic type
I think
of
it depends
personality.
on who's watching it.
That's with everything in life, of course.
That's why I'm saying those are broad strokes. I watch it and I'm not buying any fancy shit. I'm just like, wow, this is a crazy life. And like, I gotta watch this show and I'll turn my brain off because there's no storyline. It's just like them yelling at each other, which is funny. So I gotta go from episode to episode without having to have to worry about it.
I've always liked game shows.
See, I've never been a game show
person. If that
person.
counts as reality TV, then yeah.
I think anything that is not a scripted.
Right. So like Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, Family Feud. I
Judge
do like
Judy,
those.
she's great.
We love Price is Right. Judge Judy,
I don't
sign
like
me
judge
up.
shows.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I mean, I think reality TV shows have evolved since when we were, like, I feel like when we were younger, it was more...
What's the first reality TV show you ever remember seeing?
I want to say either...
Like Maury?
Oh.
Jerry Springer?
I guess,
everybody remembers, like, trying to slip in Maury before your parents noticed.
I got
It's
really...
like, what is that midget stripper doing? Is she pregnant or is she transgender?
Yeah, I would think that's the earliest.
Yeah, well, you have, like, Oprah, you have, like, what's her
But that's
face?
more of a talk show. Does that
But,
count?
like, there were different aspects of it. Like, what was that one? What was her
I love
name?
Oprah.
With the
Always
glasses. She had her show.
With the
Something
blonde
with an
hair?
S.
With the blonde hair?
What was her
No.
name?
Susie Orman?
Susie Orman? No, that's a
Susie
financial
Orman's
advisor.
a weird financial advisor.
The earliest reality show, if we're going to count talk shows, was late at night, and it was that old German lady that would talk
Dr.
about
Oh,
Ruth?
Dr. Ruth.
That
Dr.
would talk about
Ruth!
sex.
That's funny.
She's a good documentary.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she was a
Amazon
Holocaust
Prime, I think.
survivor.
She was great, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Good for her.
Yeah.
She made it.
She was a Holocaust survivor.
Hashtag survivor.
I would say, honestly, for me, I remember in middle school, I started watching Blind Date and Next. And then also that one where they would go out to the streets and ask people, like, common questions, like, who's the vice president, things like that. And then people would vote on them. Street Smarts. I think
Street
that...
Smarts.
Oh,
Street
what
Smarts.
was the cab one?
Cash Cab?
Cash
Oh,
Cab.
Cash.
Yeah.
Ty knows all of them.
This
Look.
is his episode.
Yeah, this is his,
I told you this is
freakishly-
my... I mean, if you guys were ever to consider me an expert on anything, it would be this topic.
Cash Cab was a shit. I always wish that I
Cash
would have
Cab
gotten
on
into
the
Cash Cab.
Discovery
Because I love
There was
Channel.
only
trivia.
in New York, I think. Though.
Yeah.
I do love trivia
I
as
love
well.
trivia. So
I
Looking
do
for a
like
good
trivia. I'm very good at trivia.
Oh my god,
We should have a competition.
We should do a trivia night. Like,
They
we
do
should go
trivia
somewhere.
night at the brewery down the street
Let's go.
on Tuesdays.
Let's go.
What's the name of the
tomorrow.
brewery?
Can't remember, but I know how to get there.
Perfect.
That's all that matters.
We'll meet you here.
Look at my trivia. I don't even remember the part.
I know, right?
No, I'm gonna be really
I
good.
trust you fully.
I'm gonna be really good, but I remember the directions.
Does reality TV get the same standards? Like, can you win an Emmy for a reality
Yeah.
TV show?
No.
Yeah, they have a bunch of Emmys.
Really?
Drag races.
Oh,
RuPaul's Drag
you're
Race is
right.
one.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. With
you
the
get
makeup
you
artists
get
and
the
stuff.
reality. They're like daytime Emmys now, so they're not like Emmys. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's
a
a difference? I
subcategory.
didn't know that.
Yeah, daytime Emmys. So they do it like in the day and they'll put it on TV, and nobody knows about it, so nobody really cares.
It's a little hot.
Like Drag Race is one of a bunch.
Because
of
Ellen
times.
has a shit ton. She has like
Yeah,
23
she has a bunch
or
of
whatever.
daytime Emmys.
I think she has Emmys.
Yeah. Well, she's a daytime talk show.
Oh, so if you're daytime, that's how you get
Yeah,
those.
the
Can we
daytime.
talk about Drew Barrymore a minute? Because
Oh,
have you
Oh, her
guys,
awful talk
have
show.
you guys seen the SNL skit of her talk show? It's hilarious.
I saw clips of her talk show and I thought,
It's cringy.
wow, because Kelly Clarkson's isn't terrible.
I
mean,
hate Kelly Clarkson.
I don't enjoy
She
Kelly
is
Clarkson.
literally. I hate that she's like the epitome of like American music, like
she
the
was the first one
spokesperson
to
almost.
sing, to win America's
Was she or was that black guy the first
She
one?
was American Idol's first winner.
American Idol's first winner. There it
It
is.
was her and that guy, Justin, with a fro.
What about Clay Aiken? He never won, right?
No, he didn't.
He was
Where,
He was
where
on,
is
like,
Clay
season
Aiken?
4.
Where you at, Clay?
I know being gay somewhere. He
Ryan
came out.
Seacrest has so much money though. Like he's
He's
executive
still on the
producer
radio.
of Kardashians of
Yeah,
all
he's
the
still on the
housewives.
radio.
Wow.
Yeah, executive producer. He's making.
Well, Kardashians
bank.
are over, so.
Ryan Seacrest. You got two people. Would you date Ryan Seacrest or would you date
Date or fuck? Dude, no, what is it?
Marry,
Kill,
kill,
marry,
marry.
and date.
Okay.
So name 3.
Okay, so
kill, marry, or date.
Ryan Seacrest.
No, kill, marry, or fuck. Sorry.
What's that guy's name that's always, when they do the reunions, he's the talk show?
Andy Cohen?
Andy Cohen or Dr. Phil.
Kill, marry, or fuck.
Right.
Well, I mean, you put Dr. Phil in there, so he's dead.
Dead.
He did.
Oh no, y'all killed me. That's pretty bad.
Catch me outside, bitch.
Are you telling the audience
I think Andy
to
Cohen is so hot.
catch you outside? I think he's a snake, though, from what I've heard.
In what sense?
That he is a snake.
And
He slithers through the field.
it's this guy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'd probably fuck Andy Cohen because he's the only one that's gay.
Ryan Seacrest, I believe.
Nah, but he's definitely had a finger up there.
Finger or 2.
I'd probably marry him because he's got more money than Dr. Phil. I think Dr. Phil would annoy the shit out of me. Now you gotta pick yours.
Who I would marry if I could. I would kill Dr. Phil. Sorry, doctor. I would marry Ryan Seacrest because he has a lot more money than any other people. And then I would fuck Andy Cohen.
You guys have the same answers.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. I kind of fucked up. But do you know the very first one that I thought of? It really dawned on me. Fear Factor.
Fear Factor. Which one? Joe Rogan Fear Factor or LL Cool J?
Joe Rogan Fear Factor is the very first thing I remember.
Cool J. I didn't even know he hosted that.
It didn't last for that long though.
No, it's still on.
To Joe Rogan. What?
Yeah.
It's still on?
Yeah,
LL Cool J is still hosting Fear Factor's still on?
Yeah, it came back with LL Cool J.
I can't
I gotta rewatch that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that immediately.
You know, what is it playing on?
I don't know. I don't watch it. I just know it's on it.
So, Fear Factor and Cheaters.
Oh, they would like test someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like follow them all around.
Cheaters was always my favorite too, because always like some podunks,
so
like sad
cringy.
people. And I think he cheated on me.
Yeah, like clearly, lady, I don't think you need a show to figure that out.
I'm in 6, baby mama. I don't know how you do this to me. And
So
it's like,
fun.
okay, man.
So
I'm in 6.
He's cheated on everyone before you. What do you think?
Catfish
he's a
is great,
repeat
too.
offender.
Yeah. This is my question for the group. You have to be on one reality show. What is it? What is your character? And why? Like, are you going to be the protagonist? Are you going to be the villain in the series? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, reality show, you don't really get a character.
Kind of.
Yes,
kinda.
all of, unless it's a game show.
I would
We're
be
talking
on 90
true
Day
reality.
Fiance, and I'd be dating some European man, and I'd bring him over here.
It's going to be
like,
true love, or are you going to get scammed?
Are you here for me, baby? You just want to be in America?
Like both.
He's like, I want to be in America, but I still love you.
Yeah,
And then-
I'm convinced.
Well, good thing I changed my name to America.
I would probably want to be like on the Housewives. No, that's too much drama.
I actually would.
No, never
Amazing
mind.
Race is what I've really wanted. I've wanted to be on
This
that
is
for a while
actually
because
really
I think
good.
I would
don't
win.
know. I would.
I'd have to have the right partner though.
I would probably want to do something that like tests my probably Fear Factor.
No, thank you. Because of the eating. I could do I could sit in the
Cece
back
doesn't
with
want to eat a
spiders.
spider.
No, I don't want to eat bull testicles or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we thought you were cool. You had
For $1 million, you wouldn't eat bull dick?
You have no problem with other testicles.
Would you though? For $1 million, tax-free, cold cash, unmarked bills.
Maybe I would.
I would,
but I don't want to.
Yeah, honestly.
Ew.
Even
that alone is making me like gag.
I'd eat a moth for $1 million.
A moth?
Yeah.
That's not that serious.
Like that's gross.
I would eat a moth.
Gross.
so
I feel like
have you eaten a moth before?
That's so random. That's so random.
I'd eat 2 whole chocolate covered ants.
What about you? What show would you be in, and what role would you be in?
100%. I want to be on the Housewives, and I want to be the villain.
It's just too much drama.
I love it though.
It would
I
be
feel
hard
like
for me to.
I feel like it's all just for the TV show. So
it would be hard for me to
about
like interact with people
I would
that
lose
I know.
interest.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I don't care that much. Fuck off.
Yeah, no. I would be on Cheaters.
I mean, if I was making $200,000 an episode, I'd fight about anything.
That's true.
I would be on Cheaters, and I want to be the host. That's like, so this is the video of your man getting deep throated by another man. How do you feel about that?
I can't believe it.
I feel pretty bad.
It seems that he has been also paying his mortgage, and you said that you have to pay everything on your own. How do you feel about that?
So you want to be a host?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not good.
I'd do some kind of blind date episode. I think that'd be fun.
The new one where they have to wear masks.
That's crazy, yeah.
That's a weird
Or
one.
maybe like The Circle. I feel like it'd be great on The
what
Circle.
about The Circle?
I would go
wouldn't.
insane, be by myself for that long like that.
Oh, I'd be fine
I would
by
be
myself.
very upset
But you
that
can't
I didn't have
leave. Like, you just gotta be in
TV.
that.
I would have a hard time if I had to personify someone else. I'd be okay just being myself alone in that nice little apartment they give you.
I think
Totally
you get to
fine.
choose.
Can I bring my dog? That's cool.
Yeah, they're like, no dog.
Aw.
I don't know.
I'd bring
I
a
don't
stuffed
know.
animal.
But yeah, I love trash TV. It's a great pastime.
Mhm.
It really helps me turn my brain off, so I enjoy
It's a
it.
harmless crime.
Mm.
A victimless crime.
Yeah.
Brings me such joy. I need to know all the things about being 600 pounds so I don't accidentally fall into it. Like,
Mm.
that's
How
when
to
I...
survive in
So this is
Mongolia.
actually educational.
Yeah, it's
what you're
educational.
saying.
That's
Uh-huh.
when I stopped eating mayonnaise marshmallow salads.
Yeah. Yeah, that really
Yeah.
helps that.
No
yeah.
more, no more, what are they? Ambrosia salads, which is just like sugared
Yeah.
canned
Those are
fruit
disgusting.
and Cool Whip with Jello pieces in
Cool
it.
Whip?
Yum.
Mm.
Nothing I love more than...
And there's grapes in it, right?
There's like grapes and like cherried. I was gonna say cherried tomatoes, but that's not right. Could you fucking imagine?
Someone out there tried it.
Here's my grape, Cool Whip, and cherry tomato salad.
Ew.
Take
That's someone
a-
that's done drugs.
Take a bite. It's like something your kid makes you. You're like, oh, this is pretty good.
You're gonna eat that. You're gonna like it.
Your kid's like, Mom, look, I made you dinner. You're like, oh, it's delicious.
You're just throwing it off
Throwing
the side.
it
Nom,
on your
nom, nom,
shoulder?
nom, nom.
Oh, God, I wish there were seconds. There are. Yum. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about this week. I thought we'd keep it light and talk about
Wonderful
one of
episode.
my favorite topics.
I love it. Very
You know?
metal.
Yeah, very metal.
Metal.
I'm
Wow.
known for
Fuck
my
yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Stay tuned for our metal group audition.
Yeah.
Coming up.
2 girls and the solid buck. Thank you guys for coming back and listening to us. Please, if you have any questions or any ideas for topics for new episodes, any things you guys want us to talk about, find us on our website.
2 Girls, 1 Buck podcast.
.com is
And
what
that's
I
the
said.
number 2 and the number 1.
Find us on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twatter, all the
Twit
things.
twat.
YouTube.
2, the number 2 girls, the number 1 buck pod on all social media outlets.
Mm-hmm. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love it if you think we're funny or you just want to tell people about us. Just share the wealth. Give us some feedback. Email, comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that shit. We'd love it.
What about Anderson Cooper?
I'd fuck him. Mm-hmm.
Nah, he seems like he'd make you do all the work.
I can see that.
Yeah, 100%. He's like, I'm pretty, and like, I'm a
Look how
fucking
ghostly. he looks.
Vanderhoof, so.
He's like an albino.
Almost.
He's rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so jealous.
2 Girls, 1 Buck! Woo, 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 woo! Come back next week for more hilarious content.
Look at the fuck out of this goddamn
Let's do a
closet.
boomerang real quick.
Boomerang,
Look
shake
at-
that booty, baby.
I re-moisturized this leather.
Oh, nice.
I was literally like,